I don't see why I should have to do this. It was the players' fault, not mine. What do you mean it shows leadership? That's what Liam Cooper's here to do. Thank you, everybody. Hello. Thank you for coming out at such short notice. I have a brief club statement I'm being made read, but after that I will not be taking any questions. Our FA Cup fourth round performance against Liverpool was unacceptable. I know this, and the players are aware of this as well. As a club, we wish to offer our apology to the fans who spent their hard-earned time and money coming to support us, and we've let them down. The players accept that they were nowhere near good enough. I, however, was at or near my usual high standards, which you have all come to know, love, and respect. However, it is me out in front of the press like a performing circus clown instead of the players. Ow! Ow! Stop that! Fine, alright, I may have been below my best as well. Jesus Christ. It is our hope as a club that we can put this behind us, reunite, and go marching on together. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. Thank you. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 10 of the First Star Challenge with Leeds United, and today we are playing Tottenham and Manchester City in the league. Two big games against teams that are just outside of the top four right now, so important games for us if we are going to cement ourselves Champions League football for next season. But we start in the club vision because notable criticisms, that embarrassing defeat last time out, 6-0 we lost to Liverpool, and then of course 2-0 before that. So all very, very frustrating results indeed. Otherwise, we've done okay there. You can see it's not been too bad. We've just failed with the FA Cup thing, but getting it knocked out in the fourth round was the least of our concerns from that game. Anyway, there is one game to catch you up on before we get on with this episode, and that was our league fixture looking to rebound against top of the league, Arsenal. We fell behind to a single goal, smashed in by Blažić after some crisp Arsenal passing. It is untrue that we lost this game. A draw maybe would have been fair, but we were at least their equals. Each team had 7 shots on goal. We doubled the amount of shots at goal, I guess, rather than on goal. And it was a nice goal they scored, to be fair to them, but a very, very frustrating game, that one. You can see we matched them up. We went in with a number 10. And to be honest, it worked. It just wasn't meant to be on the day. If you're going to have a look at what all that means for the league table, we are just outside of the top 4 right now by 2 points, but we do have 2 games in hand on Manchester United, who are ahead of us. I forget who they're against, but you can see here we've got City coming up and Spurs. So they're both just outside, as I said, looking in on this Champions League battle. So we need to try and make sure that we're getting results this episode, and we could almost guarantee ourselves, if not Champions League football, but certainly Europa League football. We could go a long way towards that anyway. So let's have a look at what we're up against here. First up, against Tottenham. Now let's remember, Tottenham are a Marcelo Bielsa coach team, so he comes back to Ellen Road for the first time. We are the favourites for the game, which is good. Though we are on a run of 3 straight defeats. We did have a team meeting after the Arsenal game, just like, come on boys, pick ourselves up here. And everybody got on board, the morale was boosted, so that's good. Bielsa, Leeds fans know all about him. He's a good manager, isn't he? He really is. They're an attacking, passing, playing style, so they're going to be coming at us. They play this very, very Marcelo Bielsa 4-2-4 formation. We can see here their positional heat maps. They beat Brentford 4-1 last time out. Brentford are a struggling team, though. They do tend to go down wide areas more so than through the middle. There's their passing network. Centre-backs, very, very important for the passing out. And their key passes as well, mostly within their attacking half, but they do launch a few long balls forward as well. This is the team that we're sending out. It is a sort of a tweak on the formation, given that we're up against a very attacking team. So we're going to keep Onana in goal. Podgregic, Wood, and Bonifazi make up the back 3. Wood on the cover. He's very, very rapid. Pace of 18, agility and acceleration there as well. So if we put him on the cover, hopefully he'll do a job for us there. Coyle down the right, Brad Darwich down the left. It's Phillips and Bogac in midfield. Mariba goes into the number 10 role. Alina is match fatigued for this one. We go with Leao and Edouard up top. We do have Haaland on the bench. He's just not been in form, so it's impossible to pick him, to be honest. Alright, and here we go. Let's put that debacle of an episode last time out behind us and win a game of football. Tell us to expect to go out there and prove a point today. What do we want to say? Ignore we haven't been getting praise, boys. Let's not do that. Let's give the fans their money's worth. All right, let's go with that. Let's see if we can do this for the fans. You can see morale it's much improved considering we've lost 3 games on this trot. With an aggregate score of 9-0. So yeah, it can only get better from here, really. Yeah, I can only really apologize for last episode. It just did not go to plan, did it? I was sort of looking back at it, and I think maybe the mistake I made, we were just too open. I was trying to press them, go with an attacking formation as well, and I think perhaps it was just all a little bit too much, and we were very, very open, and we're not quite Barcelona or Real Madrid yet, are we? So that was my mistake, and hopefully we'll see an improvement here. There was an improvement against Arsenal. It's just a shame that the ball over the top. Onana, off your... Onana, what are you doing, mate? Off your line. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, there was definitely an improvement against Arsenal. It just wasn't our day, unfortunately. So let's hope that we get a little bit of an improved performance here, as I said. This isn't a great start, though. They certainly got men forward. If we can win a ball here, can we get a nice quick ball forward, perhaps? I'm wondering if they are that far forward, if we want to... There's a nice throw out. Look at the space through the middle there for Mariba. What's he trying to do there? What is he trying to do there? Mariba. Oh, we've got ourselves caught out, and Onana has saved us. And I don't know what Mariba's doing there. Are we telling... We're not even supposed to be exploiting the flanks. Let's not tell him to exploit anything. Yeah, we had the... Anyway, let's not dwell on that. Come on, boys. Let's defend the set piece away. There we go. That'll do. No highlight's a good highlight when they've got the ball, isn't it? They go short. All right, come on, boys. Put a bit of pressure on here. Harry Winks brings the ball forward. Lays it off there for Harvey Barnes. Out for the overlapping Danilo. Where's our striker marking the fullback getting forward? Good block by Brad Darich. Get rid, mate. It's... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's nice passing. That's not nice passing, though. Calvin Phillips, what was that? Digne gets forward. I'm wondering, having seen what we're up against here, let's be cautious. Let's be more direct. Pass into space and just try and hit them on the break here, I think. Let's maybe take it off expressive. I think we're maybe being a little bit too expressive, if I'm honest. And yeah, if they're going to push that far forward, I'm always wondering, actually, we should be exploiting the flanks, perhaps. Because if our strikers are marking their fullbacks getting forward like they should be, then we should have players out there. I don't usually play on the counter because I don't really know how to set a team up to do it. But there's a good ball for Louis Coyle getting forward, and Louis Coyle straight into the chest of the goalkeeper. And that was maybe a better chance than that. But here we go with a corner of our own. Can we make them pay? Calvin Phillips, it looks decent. It's headed away. Wood is there. Goes back out for Calvin Phillips. He managed to stay on side, which is good. Drills it to the back post. Headed away. Go and get it. It's yours, mate. And he ends the highlight. Come on, boys. Let's get creative here, please. Here we go. Another attacking throw. One thing we have sort of stemmed their highlights, haven't we? Which is positive. Coyle dinks it into the back post. It's headed away again. It's a decent tackle from Mariba, but it just works as a through ball for another Tottenham player. Ball over the top. We're not quite there. And Onana can't keep it out. And what are we doing? We're getting caught out when we're playing on the counter-attack. I guess we'll drop that line a little bit more. And that's really frustrating, isn't it? We've got 3 defenders there. Where's the guy on the cover? Anyway. Onana, the less said about that goal, the better, to be honest. That was an absolute shambles. Come on, boys. This is not what we talked about in our team meeting. Yeah. Okay. Mariba's picked up a knock as a bruised ankle. He'll be fine. Edouard knocks in a free kick. It's Bonifazi! Oh, it was a really good ball in. And should we have done a little bit better there? I don't want to stress them out, but guys, that was not good enough. We don't really have another number 10 because Alina is match fatigued. Alright, what can we do here? Let's have a think about this. I don't like playing on the counter-attack. Let's make this a bit of a gung-ho game. Alright, more direct, maybe less high of a tempo. We do want to counter-press them. Let's get stuck in as well. We don't have anybody on a booking, so we can maybe afford to do that. Come on, boys. Show some passion here. Onana with the goal kick. Out for Bonifazi. Bonifazi finds Coyle. Coyle, can he beat his man? He goes back. That's fine. Keep possession. I'm okay with that. Bonifazi brings it forward. He goes forward for Coyle. That's a great run. A great ball. Can Coyle go? Coyle. Oh, second time of asking. Still can't find the back of the net. The problem that we've kind of had, and we've kind of had it all season, is that our strikers just aren't scoring this year. And it seems no matter how much training we do on finishing and creating chances and all that kind of stuff, it's just not happening for anybody. Bogac out there for Edouard, he's a goal-scoring drought. Liao hasn't had a great season, but we saw Liao last year had a bit of a slow start and then came roaring home. So hopefully that'll happen. Bogac just done well there. That's a great ball for Edouard. This is really good stuff. Edouard, it's Liao, and Liao tucks in the rebound, and it's 1-1. That's more like it, boys. A really good interplay there, wasn't it, between Bogac and Edouard. That was really, really good. Look at this, Bogac, and just picks out the run of Edouard. Nicely done, boys. And then Edouard's shot on target, and Liao just does what needed to be done there. It's scrappy. Only his third goal of the year. Like I say, we're not scoring goals this year. Players that have usually been very reliable for us, but that looked a little bit better, didn't it? Headed away. Mariba's going to get there. Mariba, Brad Darrich is decent, but there's no one at the back post. It's cleared away. We should get to that, shouldn't we? Yes, we do. Bonifazi's there for Coyle. Coyle, yeah, this is good. This is good. Bogac in there for Mariba. Can Mariba slip a past him? Will he go himself? It's Mariba. Mariba's walked in. Edouard still cannot score a bloody goal. Edouard, mate, come on. You're killing me here. Corner. Calvin Phillips knocks it in again. It's decent. It's again headed away, though. Winks stuffs around with it for a little bit and then clears it into touch for the line-out. Calvin Phillips is having a poor game. Let's get him off the field. Alfie McCalmont, you can come on for him. Mariba's having a... I tell you what, I know that Alina's match fatigued. He certainly won't do any worse than that, will he? And Coyle's having a poor game. We don't really have an option at right back on the bench, so he'll just have to suck it up. Come on, boys, come on. This has been a much better second half from us. Let's see if the change in midfield makes any sort of difference. Doesn't look like it is necessarily so far. Let's give it a get creative. Brad Darrich is looking nervous. It's left Davis on the bench, and he's a good young player. Well, he's not even that young anymore, but I don't think we want to bring him into this game. And Brad Darrich is the better option. Corner, ball in, I should say, away. McCalmont should pick that up. Can we launch on the break here? We're not playing on the break, are we? No, we're attacking. A part of me wonders if we just look to accept a point, though. If this is a good cross in, it's straight into the hands of Onana. Let's maybe just be positive here. It's an open game. I don't think we need to make it any more open. Here we go with Alina. Can he slip a pass in? Alina checks back. He just got caught in possession as the midfield runners were overlapping him. Well, going past him, I guess, not really overlapping him. Can we get a foot in here somewhere? Not as of yet. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, we don't want to go behind again. There's only 10 minutes to go. Can we get to that? No, we can't. Can we close them down? What is that defending, boys? Is he offside? He may have been offside. Dele Alli, and it is fractionally offside. It must have been very, very close. Oh no, he's a mile off. Never mind, they're all offside, I think, just about. But Dele Alli, we got away with that one a little bit, boys. Come on, head back in the game, please. It's another Tottenham highlight. Since we've gone back to positive, they have definitely kept coming at us, haven't they? Winks. It's a cross-field ball there for Digne. Come on, boys, come on. I'm wondering, with them so far forward, if it would be worth our while. We don't have subs though, so they're bringing on wingers. There's a good tackle from Brad Darrich. Can he get it forward now? He goes back. That's fine. Keep possession. The Croatians interchange passes. There's a knockdown there. Alina for Liao. Liao goes over for Coyle. We've got so many men forward. Can Louis Coyle, third time of asking? Oh, it's a good save. Perhaps a little bit selfish. I really wish that wide players would cross more often, but... you know, what can you do? Alina to knock in the corner now. It's a decent ball in. It's headed away. It's Bogart! Boggy! What a strike in the 84th minute! And has he just got and won it for us? Third goal of the season, and it was a stunning strike. You could see it coming a mile away. And look at this. Takes a touch. Does he even take a touch? No, he just lines it up and puts his boot through it. And that is a thing of wonder. All right, now let us... close this mofo down and hope that we can, do we want to, I don't think we want to, I think we just want to hold shape, don't we? They are just relentlessly coming forward. We'll shorten the passes, we'll lower the tempo, we'll play for set pieces, we won't pass into space anymore. And what a strike from Bogac. All right, let's go defensive as well here. We have to do this from the other screen, don't we? We want to not get our wing, we don't want wing backs at all. But we certainly don't want them bombing forward. Fullbacks on support, please, boys. The other thing we might do is we'll stick McCalmont back in and just be a little bit more cautious here. Alina, you can go advanced playmaker on support. Bogach, we'll send you box to box, mate. That's fine. Please and thank you, sir. All right. 2 minutes away. Can we do an incredible second half turnaround here? I think we can. Well done, boys. That's I don't want to go too early here. There we go. Really, really good turnaround. A really good second half performance. And we send Marcelo Bielsa out of Ellen Road with nothing. Brilliant to come back and win that, boys. Bielsa suffers defeat against his former club. I don't know. You wouldn't say we didn't deserve to win it, but if it had been a draw, I don't think we could have complained too much. But a really, really good win. That a good solid result. Anyway, guys, I'll do the press conference off camera. Wait right there. We'll come back against Manchester City and see if we can get 6 points this episode. Okay, welcome back. Now, we're about to face Manchester City, but the transfer window has closed. And we didn't sign anybody else. We spent all our money on that Belgian left-winger kid, Verake, or whatever his name is. But Manchester City, who we're about to play, £195 million they've spent on 2 players for the... there's a little bit more. Actually, they've spent a lot more than that. They've spent about another 60, 70 million. But they've got a central midfielder here who looks quite decent. And also a striker who, to be honest, we were looking at... but we couldn't afford the transfer fee or necessarily the wages, 110 grand a week. It's a little bit out of our price range just at this point in time, but they've gone big, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. But let's have a look at what we're up against here now. Remembering Manchester City, a Jose Mourinho coached team these days in game. Decent record against them, 4 wins, 4 defeats and a draw. So let's see what we can do here. Mourinho, we know what he's about. He's a good manager, as we always say. A cautious, direct playing style. And let's have a look at what we're expecting here. We are expecting this formation. Now, they did only manage to draw 0-0 against 10-man Brentford last time out. So they do, at times, struggle to break teams down. Now, I don't know if this is exactly how they're going to play against us in in this particular game, or they will be a little bit more laid back, so to speak. But there we go. That's roughly what we're expecting from them. This is the team we're sending out. We're going back. This is how we've played them 2 times this year, and we've beaten them 1-0 on both occasions. So we'll take that against the Jose Mourinho team. So Onana continues in goal. Sutar and Bonifazi, the last year's dynamic duo, go back together at the centre of our defence. Coyle down the right, Brad Darwich down the left. It's Kane, McCalmont, and Bogach in midfield. Alina sits in behind Haaland. We're going to give him a run out here because Edouard's not scoring. Let's give Haaland a chance. And Leao, he'll get a go up front as well. So there we go. They are playing the same way they played against Brentford. Now, we are away from home this time. I think the previous times we've played them have been at home. So, tell expect to go out there and prove a point is what Matt God says. Show everyone what you've got. Were we the underdogs? I didn't really. I've got to pay more attention to that. All right, let's go out there, show everyone what we've got. Some calm, we have faith. And hopefully, let's make it 6 points this episode. And this is it. A win here would be massive for the league sort of situation because they are behind us right now. To be honest, away from home, given our recent form and the run of games we have currently, I'd take a draw now, but we'll just see how it goes. Corner comes in, headed away. Can we close him down, please, boys? We're doing a decent job of that. Well done to get the block in. Go on, Leao. Chase him down, son. City maintain possession. This is not the Mourinho team that we're expecting, is it? Possession football, Jose. What are you doing? Stones lumps it forward, headed down. Bonifazi loses out, and it's the new boy, and Onana gets the save. I missed if it was his debut or not, but he's only just signed for them, so he may have got last game in as well. I don't think he did, though. I should have seen it at the start screen there, and that's a header straight into the hands of Onana. A little bit of luck there for us as well. Coyle maybe got a bit of a kick in the shins there. We'll keep an eye on that. Brad Darwich with a throw in for Leao. Brad Darwich with the ball again. Tries to cross. It's blocked. McCalmont goes all the way back for Sutar. That's fine. This is fine. Just probe away, boys. There. Oh, Brad Darwich, you had to take that forward, mate. What is that? Sutar with the big header, but City still have the ball and still look to go forward. Sutar is this time, he's got it in behind, and it's a good save from Onana, was it? No, it's a goal kick. It's a horrible finish. Liverpool is playing Arsenal, so it's the top of the table clash at the same time. I think I just saw up there that Arsenal's taken the lead. So that's a big result for them. Let's just go back to positive here, perhaps, given that we're up against a counter-attacking team. Elena has picked up a yellow card, which isn't ideal, but in the position he plays, you'd like to think that will be okay. Come on, boys. Can we get a foot in there? No, we can't. We're doing okay at making them sort of making them go back. But again, just the fact that they're direct always makes you a little bit nervous, doesn't it? Just that one ball over the top if we get caught a little bit too high up the pitch. I am wondering if we want to drop off these lines just a little bit. Oh, it's a goal, and it's Raheem Sterling. We're really, really struggling to get into this game, aren't we? Let's try lowering this tempo. I wonder if they're not particularly pressing us from what we've seen. So I just wonder if, well, here we go. Kickoff highlight. Can we get ourselves straight back into this? Bonifazi brings it forward. Nice ball out there for Brad Darich. Can he take on his man? Go on, get a cross in, mate. Where's Haaland in the middle? Oh, it's blocked again. Do we need to get hit early crosses on, I wonder? Are we? They're just sort of sitting back and they're not letting us get balls into the box. Ball over the top. Don't. No. There we go. So let's take it. Let's try and get balls into the box nice and early here. It's not the first time we've seen that, is it? That we've tried to get the ball crossed in and it's been sort of blocked away. It's really frustrating because they don't concede many goals. So obviously falling behind to a Jose Mourinho team is never a good position to be in. They've gone in behind us again there. We're going to have to drop this line, aren't we? So let's drop the line, and I wonder if we close them up as well. Let's try that. We're just a little bit too open for my liking right now. Come on, boys. Head on this ball, please. De Bruyne to knock it in. It's a little bit of luck. Can we get it clear? Not yet, we can't. It's still there. Now we should... It's not the best clearance. McAlmont wins possession back. Here we go now. Can we hit them on the break? McAlmont brings it forward. We've got men in the middle if he can get that early cross in, but he can't do it. And I mean, Onana's the best player on the field, and that's never a good sign for you, is it? Come on, boys. Demand a bit more here. Right before the break, we do not want to go 2-0 down right on the stroke of half-time, because that will be very difficult to come back from. They're pinging it around quite nicely, aren't they? Ball in. That should be cleared. It is. Can we get onto that? No, we've got no one up there. Where's Alina? That should be his ball. He's got to be up there for us as that out ball. Another cross is going to come into the box here. It's blocked away by Leal, doing his job well there, getting back to mark the winger, getting forward. That's not the best tackle, and we've got away with that. And we've not been good again, have we? We've been absolutely smashed off the park here. It's got to be aggressive, doesn't it? It's not been good enough. Don't get yourself sent off. Don't get yourself sent off. And yeah, I'm thinking maybe wingers as a way to potentially break them down. All right, let's go attacking. Let's put some pressure on them. Let's get stuck in as well. The problem with Bogac in midfield on a booking, isn't it? He's not playing well anyway. Let's get him off. Let's get Turpey on. We can switch those two around, and we'll get Turpey going as box-to-box. That should work for us. McAlmont's fine as the advanced playmaker. Mariba is match fatigued, which is why we're not seeing him. 2-0 now. Arsenal's beating Liverpool. 3-0. Arsenal's beating Liverpool. So yes, that's why we're not seeing him, and that is a stunner, and that is 2-0. And we have not been in this game. We're going to have to go to wingers. Something has to change here because we're just not in this right now. So that's fine. We can stick Leao out there. Helder Costa can go out there and play on that side. And that will have to do. What else do we want to do here? That's we'll counter press. Yeah, we'll need to keep those lines compact, won't we? All right. We're really struggling in the big games, aren't we? We're just not in the games. We turned it around okay against Spurs, but I mean, this is a bit of a wonder goal. I don't know if there's too much we can do about that. Maybe Bonifazi's got to get over there a little bit quicker and get in front of that, but otherwise, I don't think there's too much more we could have done. All right. Is wingers going to pay off for us? Here we go with McAlmont. A little bit of space there. Helder Costa, not ideally the man that we'd have on the field, but that's who I have on the bench because I'm a moron. Here we go with Coyle. Can't quite get the one thing they are doing well is they're really stopping us getting crosses into the box, aren't they? And it's really hurting. There's a poor back pass. Oh, Haaland's got to be quicker to that. And, oh, don't do this. Don't do this. We should have scored at one end. And we've conceded at the other. And I'm getting Liverpool flashbacks, to be honest, because yet again, we're just not been in this game. We've got another sub to make. All right, let's get Leao off the field. We'll give Edouard a chance. Our strikers have been absolutely woeful this season. We just haven't scored goals, have we? And, oh, I thought that was going in as well. It's a league game, so part of me thinks, just protect your goal difference a little bit here, but we want at least one goal to leave the Etihad with, don't we? Here we go now, Helder Costa. Can he get a ball in there? He's gone a little bit too far, I think. That's a decent ball, though, for Edouard. He cuts inside. Edouard! No, straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, this is no complaint. We've not been anywhere near in this game. Look at that. I mean, possession-wise, yes, but we've been ripped to pieces. We've been Mourinho'd here, haven't we? But yeah, I mean, 4-2 in the other game. That's a cracker, isn't it? To be a neutral at. Yeah, that's been poor. So again, guys, I'm really sorry. We get to these big games sometimes away from home, and we haven't been anywhere near this game. Edouard, another horrible fit. I'm gonna have to sell him. We're gonna have to have a complete rebuild of our front line, I think. Haaland's been a joke. Edouard, I wonder if I find them, if that'll wake him up. Haaland's been a joke. Edouard's been a joke. Leao, to be honest, has been a joke. The only one who's been half decent is Edmondson, and maybe I'm just not playing him enough. Tammy Abraham with the ball across for Sterling. What have we got? 40 seconds to go. Hopefully that'll be it. Just waste time, mate. Just blow it up, Ref. We've had enough. Brad Darich. Decent throw. We can take some positives. Nice throw by Brad Darich. Edouard cuts in field a little bit there. It's a decent ball for Costa. Costa gets it forward for Haaland. You're going to shoot from there, mate. You might as well. That's all you have. Oh, come on. There we go. Absolutely embarrassing. Played off the park. You're in training tomorrow, boys. So there we go. We keep ending episodes on lows, don't we? Manchester City, ease to victory. Coyle's picked up a twisted knee. 5 to 7 days. Perfect, because we don't have another right back right now. There we go. Haaland vows to end goal drought. I don't know what to do. If you have any suggestions what to do with our strikers, they're all good players, and this is the frustrating thing. Where are we here? Let's go to selection info. Put them in position order here. Haaland, I mean, we know what Haaland is a really good player. Where are we here? 18 starts, 4 goals. Edouard, where are you here, mate? Edouard is a good player. Edouard has 17 starts, 3 goals. Helder Costa's not a striker. Ruiz is coming back from injury, and he's not playing as a striker, but he's our top scorer. Leao, again, we know what Leao can do. We've seen him do it for the last 2 or 3 years. 14 starts, 3 goals. Edmondson, 3 starts, 4 goals. We're gonna have his first choice, isn't he? And he's arguably the worst of the bunch of them. But if we go to goals, we're not scoring goals this year. That is absolutely pitiful. Louis Coyle, a right back, is among our top goal scorers. So I don't know. We're playing attack. I don't know. Anyway, we're playing attacking football. We're training attacking training, not necessarily this week. We're gonna have to. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. If you have enjoyed that for some reason, do hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Feedback in the comments, please. And we'll be back next time for... What are we coming back for next time? We'll do Arsenal in the league and they're away from home against top of the league. What could possibly go wrong? And then we'll get the Champions League underway. Haaland scores in the Champions League. Maybe he can... I don't know. See you guys.